Hello Taurus and welcome to Soul Sundays. This is a mind, body and soul reading for Sunday the 24th of February. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Taurus. Please give me 3 cards, one for mind, body and soul. Thank you. Came out fast, Taurus. 9 of Angels Guardian. This is literally Aries just had this card. So some of you might be dealing with an Aries. It's 9 of Swords. Have faith. What are you worrying about, Taurus? What's going on in that head of yours? It's funny, you know, because when I was meditating, I was trying to see if anything was going to come up for you, like if I got any physical ailments. And what I was getting is like this anxious feeling, you know, that feeling when you are, how do I explain it? You know that feeling when you go to send a text message to someone and you're worried that you sent it to the person that you're talking about when you shouldn't have done that in the first place? Like that anxious feeling, that sickness in your tummy, that was the feeling that I was getting. 1 card for their soul message for this week, please. I'm going to take the top one. Fortitude. I don't see this card come up often, which is disappointing because have a look at the illustrations. It's amazing. Really beautiful. Okay, so straight away, it's funny, that sickness feeling I was talking about, you have a card of anxiety and worry. 9 of Swords in traditional tarot speaks about, you know, literally a guy, the depiction on the card is a guy who's like woken up in the middle of the night, you know, from a night terror or a dream, very unsettled, kind of like, what am I doing, where am I going type feeling. What I love about this deck, it's very soft energy and they depict it as like having a guardian angel around you. Now, Taurus, depending on your belief, you may not believe in angels, okay? But you're obviously watching tarot for a reason because you're spiritually minded. So I just want you to know this is a card of telling you that you are divinely guided, and I'm just looking for it in the book. That's the whole reason why it's called guardian, okay? So whether you believe that your relatives that have passed over are up there looking down on you, then this is a confirmation of that, okay? Definitely for some of you, I'm getting that very strong. The key words of this card are despair, misery, sorrow. So I don't know what's got you all having that feeling in your tummy and what the anxiety feeling is. But this card says, anxiety rises in proportion to your loss of self-love. So the key message for you this week is bringing it back to self, right? What stuff can you do this week that makes you feel good? I used to be one of those women that thought self-love was all a crock. You know, all that woo-woo kind of stuff, like, oh, self-love and soul care Sundays, and here I am reading tarot on a Sunday. But I think it's actually vitally important that you take time to do the things that just bring you joy, right? Whatever it may be, like it might be, I love swimming in the ocean, for example. I feel like it just cleanses my energy, it refreshes me. For you, it might be, you know, grabbing a coffee and walking around the shopping mall and or getting your nails done. Or for the guys, it could just be having a quiet beer by yourself when nobody else is there to talk to, and or watching, you know, a particular movie or comedy channel or whatever it is. I think it's really important to kind of nurture you this week, Taurus, right? So I just want to repeat that message to you again because it's important. Anxiety rises in proportion to your loss of self-love. Your higher self yearns to calm your worries and restore peace. Tune in and feel it. The 9 of Angels tells of a troubling tale of worry, anxiety or depression. Behind a flimsy outward mask, angst bubbles with thoughts of guilt, regret and sorrow. Insomnia or sleepless nights can get the better of anyone. Don't lie there getting annoyed with yourself. Instead, breathe deeply and ask to connect to your guardian angel. There is no need to do this alone. Reach out to a friend, accept the assistance that's on offer. If you do feel alone, Taurus, then definitely reach out. Like, write a comment in the comment section. We're building an awesome community here. Like, everyone's going through similar shit, right? Just talk about it. Don't keep it all bottled up, especially for the blokes watching, because I know that you guys have a tendency to do that. There is no need to do this alone. Negative perception may taint a genuine offer of help. It's wise to seek the counsel of others. 9 is the number of completion. Put an end to your doubt and start to trust your inner wisdom. And what's interesting is it's paired in terms of your message for your body. It's the kind of same message. It's repeating. You have the message of faith. Have faith. Now, the reason why I love these cards is because they're pretty clear cut, right? I don't normally like to read them, but I'm getting the message, Spirit saying to me, read from the book, because there's obviously something I'm missing here that you need to know. So just bear with me whilst I find it. Okay, have faith. You drew this card as a reminder of the healing power of faith. The divine healer and teacher Jesus is frequently taught and demonstrated that with faith, all things are possible, regardless of what your religious beliefs are, okay? It's talking about a higher power. It's talking about connecting to source. Jesus and Archangel Raphael can boost your belief and trust if you've been struggling because of recent events that you will be supported. You can borrow their perfect faith to help you remember that everything really is in perfect order, even if it appears to seem to contradict this spiritual truth. This card asks you to expect miracles in surprising and unexpected ways. Continually give any worries to God and listen for inner guidance about which actions to take. And the specific meanings are, there's a good reason for optimism. Prayer helps, but worry worsens a situation. So it's back to this anxiety, stressing over something that hasn't actually happened yet, right? Develop a healthy stress management program for yourself. Walking, it's really simple. Walking in nature. If you're near water, walk near water. It's really calming. If you're not near water, find a bush track. If you're not near a bush, find a rainforest. Something to do with nature. It's grounding. It will help you, okay? Even if it's just 10 minutes. Now, I know that feeling when you're on the couch and you don't want to get up and go outside because you don't want to face people, and that's, you know, the worst. But if you can just make a pact to yourself and be like, I'm just going to walk out and just do 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever it is that Ali said, I guarantee you'll feel better, okay? That fresh air feels. Avoid naysayers, get rid of the toxic people, only listen to positive voices, and trust the person or the situation you're inquiring about. Fresh air, you can see it on the card, right? All in nature, grounded on earth. And if you can, even better, take your shoes off so that your feet are actually in the grass. Obviously, if it's snowing or it's ridiculously cold where you are, don't get frostbite, all right? Imagine if I titled that for the title of this video, Don't Get Frostbite. I should do it just to see what everyone does and reacts. Actually, I think I will. That'll be part of my little Capricornian humour. But take care of yourself, get in nature, ground yourself, okay? Fortitude, right. I'm hanging to get to this card for you from a spiritual point of view. The meanings of this card are really cool. And as I said, that it doesn't come up a lot. It kind of ties in perfectly with your reading, right? It says, try to see name-calling roadblocks or challenges as insignificant annoyances. You can see this through. Strong foundations, core values, and lofty ideals will outlast, outsmart, and outclass a detractor. It will take less energy to stand firm now than it will to back down. Steady your focus on the bigger picture. Be stoic. You can get through this. So whoever's trying to tear you down, Taurus, because I feel like these two cards are related, don't listen to it, okay? Have faith that everything's going to work out in your highest good for you, and just block the noise, okay? If that is what's happening and causing you anxious worries, block the noise. You know, those that subscribe to me will know I posted in the communities channel just recently about a similar situation. I had to do that with someone who was very close to me. You can do the same, okay? All right, guys, I wish you much love and light for a fantastic week ahead. Take care.